Okay, what were we discussing? We were discussing about the place where your finger tips are there. Okay, that is the opening that I have to mention. It is the mouth opening. Okay, the mouth opening for the separation of the mechanism happening in the mechanism of fatha. Okay, it is the opening happening, the movement happening on your fingertips. Now it is just in front of the ear, your ear hole. You can you can clearly feel. Okay, if you are keeping your fingers and you are talking, you can clearly feel the movement there, and I want to show how it is happening. Okay, we will move to the video. Okay, if you can hear this is there is a zoomed portion is also there, and there is an enlarged one is also there. Inshallah, we will move as to it.
Opening involves only a rotational movement of the condyle within the socket. For the mouth.
Okay, if you have checked here, you might have seen a small movement happened at the mouth. Okay, just like we are speaking, but when in the enlarged portion, okay, in the zoomed portion, thus there is no movement here. There is not I'm not mentioning that it's not at all a movement, but the bones will not move from here and there. Okay, the bones will be in the fixed position there, but still we can talk with our mouth. Okay, that is the normal way we will talk when we are talking. Even now when I am doing this lecture, my movement is just what they shown just now. A small, very slight movement is happening. Okay, but what if we wide open our mouth? We will check that also.
Open wider. The condyle and the disc have to move out of the socket, forward and down the articular eminence.
See, first you see how the mouth is open wider. Okay, and now you check the movement of the temporomandibular TMJ joint, how the bones has moved from there. So these are the two kinds of the movement. Okay, we can I want to show you. What do you feel? Which kind of movement that we need for the speaking, the pronunciation of the letters? Yeah, we need the first very minute movement of the jaw for the pronunciation of the letters. So always keep in mind, you don't need to do any exaggeration in the pronunciation of the letters when you are practicing the qaida or the Quran. Only just how you are talking your letters, how your own language letters. If you say your own language letters, how you are pronouncing that, just in the same way you have to practice the Arabic language letters also. Okay, now we are back to our point. Okay, so what was the thing that we were explaining? We were explaining the mechanism of fatha, and for the fatha, the mechanism, there are two conditions are happening. What are the two conditions? The first thing is the separation of the articulating parts forcefully. Okay, why? Because there should be a strong bonding. So for separating the strong bonding, we need to little bit apply the force. Okay, the first thing. The second is the corresponding mouth opening. The mouth opening I have explained here. And the third, along with the corresponding mouth opening, I have told you, if it is a light letter or heavy letter, we have to adjust our tongue shape as to it. How? We will check that. So tongue shaping as to the light letter and heavy letter. If it is a light letter, the tongue will be relaxed. Let me check the picture. See, this is a light letter. Okay, if we check the pen. Okay, if it is a light letter, if you can, I will draw a line here. Okay, see, my line, it is not as much parallel, but see, if I draw a parallel line here, it is almost same. That means our tongue will be relaxed. Our tongue will be relaxed in the lower roof itself. There is no raising anywhere. Okay, that means our tongue will be relaxed when when the letter, the fatha is with the light letter like when it is a sin, when it is a kaf, when it is a ba, when it is a ta, ha, ja. Okay, but what happens if it is with a heavy letter? When it is with a heavy letter, see the position here. If I draw a line here, is it the same as light letter? No. What is the difference? Earlier my tongue was like this. Okay, it was all. If I have another color, I will take. Okay. If I draw a line here, it is all same. But what is the condition here? Here my tongue is like this. Right? Yeah. So if I draw a line here, it is not same. What is happening here? Back part of the tongue is raised. Right? Back part of the tongue is raised. Let me erase this and show you again. Okay. If you check here, the back part of the tongue is raised to the upside. Okay. So that what will happen? The sound which is coming from here, it will come here like this and it will hit up. See, the arrows are showing here, right? The white arrow showing the sound direction. If I say qa, qa, try to repeat after me. Qa, qa. What do you feel? Where the sound direction is going to? The sound we are producing the qaf is hitting the upper roof. Hitting the upper roof. If you feel the upper roof with your tip of the tongue, you can find a place where some lines are there, gum line area. Okay, just feel with your tip of the tongue in the upper roof. There is a soft part, then there is a gum line area. You can clearly feel when you make the qaf, the sound is hitting at the gum line area. But what is with the qaf? Kaf. If it is a kaf, ka, ka, is it ka? Both are same? No. So only for the fatha, the tongue shape will adjust as to the letter bearing the fatha. If it is a light letter, the tongue will be quite normal. It will be relaxed in the lower roof itself. But if the fatha is coming with the heavy letter, what will happen? The back part of the tongue will raise, thus redirecting the sound direction to hit the upper gum line area. It won't come out freely. Okay, hope you understood the mechanism of fatha. I will again explain. Okay, until now, what we have explained until now, we have explained the mechanism of sound formation, right? It might be quite confusing for you. So what you have to do, you have to stop the point just now here and then go back again and then this hear from the first part itself. It is not easy for you. Okay, maybe it is the first time you will be in the Tajweed class, so you will be a little bit difficult, but once you were adjusted to it, inshallah it will be easy for you. Okay. And Allah has explained in the Quran, وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ, right? Allah has made the Quran easy for you to remember. So who will remember it? It is for the Quran. But what is with the letters? Allah will make it easy for you, inshallah. Okay, so don't get panic once you didn't understand anything. Just pause here, go back and just hear it from the first part again. Okay, if you really want to study. Okay. So what are the conditions that we can see letters in the Quran? We have explained there is a mutaharrika, there is a sakin, there is a mushaddad, and there are lots of other conditions also. We have first explained the sakin. The mechanism we have explained is the collision. That means the two articulating parts have to come and join together. Hit. Okay, then the collision will happen. Okay, different articulating parts will produce different sound. For example, if I close the meme, the two lips, it will make If I touch the tip of the lips, the bottom edges of the lips, the teeth with the inner wet side of the lower lip, it will make f. Okay, and if I raise the back part of the tongue, ak, different parts will make different sound. That is the mechanism of the sukun. So what is with the fatha? For the fatha to happen, there are two conditions. The first is the separation and the second is the corresponding mouth movement. What is the separation means? Separation means there should be a tight bonding at the first and then it has to be separated forcefully to separate the makhraj. Separate the makhraj first. Then what is it? Corresponding mouth opening. The mouth opening we have already explained with the TMJ joint video. Okay, the mouth opening doesn't mean to open your lips. Okay, it is the opening happening at the TMJ joint. And one more condition will happen. For the fatha, it will depend upon the letter it is bearing the fatha. If it is a light letter, our tongue will be relaxed, the sound will go out freely. And if it is a heavy letter with fatha, the back part of the tongue will raise and making the sound redirect and hit the upper roof. Until now we have covered until here. Okay, hope you all got the point. Bi'idhnillah. Now we will go to the second condition of mutaharrika. What is it? Kasra. What is it happening here for the kasra? Kasra also two conditions, separation and corresponding mouth movement. Okay, it is the same as the fatha, but how it is happening, it is different. We will explain. The separation will happen after a strong bonding. Okay, that until you might have until now it will be clear for you. Now the corresponding mouth opening is different here. What is it happening here? Here what is happening? The lower jaw will drop down slightly, sending the sound freely outside. Okay, the lower jaw will drop down slightly. If we take the picture here, okay, see the mouth is separated. Okay, you can see the first instant here, the mouth is separated. And second, what is the difference here? See what is happening here is the tongue, it is similar as the fatha. For the fatha, the condition studied is either the tongue will raise backside of the tongue or my tongue will be resting downside. Is it same as this kasra? No. So what? Let me take my board and let me explain. Okay, for the fatha there are two conditions, light and heavy, right? For the light, my tongue will be like this. For the heavy, my tongue will be like this. And for the kasra, if you have checked here, the middle part of the tongue will raise like this. Okay, so this is my upper roof. Okay, and this is my teeth here. Okay, I will take another color. See, this is my tongue. Okay, the middle part will raise. So what happened? The sound is coming from here. Okay, it will go like here, it will hit and it will go like this. Okay, but for the fatha, what will happen? Fatha, for the light letters, my sound will come here, it will come here and it will go freely like this. For the heavy letters, it will come here, the sound will come here, it will hit and it will redirect and it will hit the gum line area. Okay, is it clear for you? Yes, and now we will go back. So what I have explained here is that, let me erase this. Okay, so here what is happening? The middle part of the tongue will raise so that the sound will be freely flowing outside. Don't worry if you don't understand anything. Either you go back and redo again, or else we will explain this much more detail while we were doing the Madhiya letters. Okay, just I want to explain the mechanism here. See, E, just you try to do this and feel it, how it is happening. E, kasra, E. You have to clearly feel the dropping of your lower jaw. If you can't feel, then you are not doing the proper kasra. Of course you can imitate the sound of the kasra, but it is not as to the Arabic accent. For the Arabic accent to happen, you must drop your lower jaw. E. Or if it is fatha, E. When you're saying the mouth opening you can feel only at the TMJ, but for the kasra you can clearly feel the movement of your lower jaw. E. Okay, right, alhamdulillah. Now we will go to the dhamma. Dhamma also two condition, it is separation and corresponding mouth opening. We will explain in detail the separation of articulating parts after a strong bonding. that is similar for all the three conditions. Okay, only the condition different is the second condition for fatha, kasra and dhamma. What is it? Corresponding mouth opening. The fatha we have already explained, the kasra also we have explained, and the third is the dhamma. Dhamma, what is the corresponding mouth opening? The lips have to circle. The lips have to circle from its inner side, making a tunnel shape. This thing I want to explain a little bit. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. See the depth it is for the width of the opening it is forming here. See, it is from only around this much portion it is circling. Okay, it is just like a pipe or tunnel shaped. Okay, why the pipe will flow? So you see, this is my if it is a pipe, okay, the water will flow like this, right? And if the opening is very small, what will happen? How can I explain? Just imagine, okay, if the tap, you can keep in mind the tap. Okay, I will changing this to tap. Okay, I mean take my board. Okay, see there, this is my tap. Okay, this is my tap. Now the water is flowing from here. So what happens if I increase the force of the tap? There is no tunnel, there is no funnel fixed at the edge of the tap. Okay, what will happen? The water will flow like this, right? Okay, what if I am taking an hose? What if I am taking an hose or with a nozzle? What happen? The sound will the water will flow like this, right? Then at some point it will spread. Okay, it won't spread from the very first part. If it is a here, what happens is that there is no portion for the sound to get in straight line. But in an hose, what happens is that there is this much gap, this much width is there. Okay, so that the sound will become straighten, and then at some point it will spread. We don't need this part. Only thing we need only this much timing. Okay, so this is the difference of the tunnel here. Okay, what I have explained with the tunnel shape is that here the width, see how much width is happening here. So if you circle your lips, if you don't circle your lips properly, you can't make the Arabic accent of the dhamma. It will be ooh 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 ooh, no, ooh no, ooh ooh no, it is ooh ooh ooh. Okay, so for the proper Arabic accent of the letter, you have to clearly make the proper dhamma, otherwise you can't make it. Okay, so alhamdulillah, it is all about our chapter. Inshallah, I will show once again the mechanism of fatha, kasra and dhamma all together. So fatha, kasra and dhamma. Fatha, it is of two kinds. Only the light letter, heavy letter is only for the fatha. For the kasra and the dhamma, it is all same. Okay, the tongue I want to show you. Okay, first I will do the upper roof. This is my upper roof. Okay, and this is my lower roof. This is my upper roof. This is my upper roof. Okay, this is my lower roof. With my teeth I am drawing this. Okay, let me change the color for the tongue. Okay, so this is my tongue. The tongue is resting here, and here the tongue is raised to the hard palate. Here the middle of the tongue is raised. Oh, sorry, let me erase it. It is happening here also. Okay, for the heavy letters, what will happen? Heavy letters, the tongue will raise like this. For the kasra, the tongue will, middle of the tongue will raise like this. Okay, for the dhamma, what will happen is that it is just like this. For the heavy letter, it will happen naturally. Okay, you don't need to consciously make that all. Okay, let me do it again. This is my teeth, and this is my upper roof. Here also this is my teeth, this is my upper roof. So I'm sorry, it might be a confusion for you, but please bear with this. Okay, so that it is easy for you. Now let me show the sound formation. So first I am taking the light letter fatha. Okay, so how, please listen here the movement of my cursor. Okay, the sound will move here. Okay, there is no obstruction in its path, so it will move freely and it will go like this. Okay, little bit change, it is not exactly like that. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, the sound will move like this and it will move freely like this, little bit up. Okay, that we will, what is this up, it will explain later. Okay, and for the heavy letters, what will happen, the sound will come like this, it will hit here and the sound direction will be like this. Okay, more upside than the light letter fatha. And for the kasra, what will happen, the sound will come like this, for the middle of the tongue is raised, so it will come down. Okay, for the dhamma, the sound will come like this, and through the middle, the back part of the tongue is raised for dhamma, so we are making a wider opening at the lips, so it will move straightly. It is like we are blowing it. Okay, this is very important, that may Allah make it easy for you to understand. Okay, this is very important, this thing, this you have to make this thing, the tongue wider, so that you can forcefully send the sound outside to make it a straight line direction. Otherwise the sound will spread, making it shallow or spreaded sound. Okay, it won't be proper. The sound direction of the kasra is towards the down. For the heavy letters, it is towards this direction, and for the light letters, it will be slightly down than the heavy, but not straight as dhamma. It is not straight as dhamma, but slightly like this. Okay, now here I want to explain the, one second. Okay, well, the sound direction also I will explain from here. Okay, if I am taking a clock, okay, where is the board? Okay, if I am taking a clock here, okay, here will be number 12. Okay, here will be number 11. What is it? I'm sorry. Yeah, correct. Here it is number 12. I am making it anti-clockwise. Okay, mirror image. Here it is number 1. Okay, here it is number 2. Here it is number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Okay, now we will check where my mouth will be here. I will keep my mouth here. Okay, imagine this is my mouth. Okay, now listen how the sound formation is different. I will take sound for another color. I will take this thing. Okay, if it is a fatha, what will happen? The fatha, I told you, the tongue will be very relaxed and the sound direction will be coming here, and it will almost go to this number 2 direction. Okay, the sound will go to like this, it won't go straight. Okay, if only for the dhamma we will widen the lips so that it will go to number 3. I will write the numbers also. Here it is 1, here it is 2, here it is 3, here it is 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so I will say I won't say if I say then it is number 3, but it is ba, ta, tha, ja, ha. Okay, sa, za, the. Okay, then ka, la, na. Okay, a slight straight line is happening. For the sound direction, the sound is always straight upside. Okay, if I am drawing in a clock, it will be going to almost number 2. Then what is if it is another color? What is if it is the heavy letter fatha? If it is a heavy letter fatha, the sound will, the back part of the sound tongue will raise, and what will happen? The sound will hit the upper, where the gum line area, so it will be more heavy. So for example, the letter qaf, qa, qa. Here I will take the example of letter kaf. Okay, ka, ka, qa, ka, qa, ka, qa. Okay, this is very important, please keep in mind. And if I am taking a dhamma, what will happen? For the dhamma, I told you it will be always straight, so it will be number 3. Okay, o, 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 O. Understood? It will be, the clock level will be number 3. Okay. And if it is a kesra, what will happen? The kesra, it will go down. Remember, I told you the kesra, the sound will go down. So it is almost to number 6. If I am taking the letter meme or kaf, kaf would be good. The kaf, the fatha will be ka, 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 number 2. If it is a dhamma, ku, 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 it will be number 3. If it is a kesra, ki, 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 it should go down, down, down. Okay. And so alhamdulillah, I hope you understood all this. If you didn't understand, please comment in the description box, please comment below, and inshallah I will try to explain which part you didn't understand in the next audio itself, so that we can move forward. If you didn't understand anything from here, there is no point I continue the portion. So please, I value your comments. Okay. Alhamdulillah, we have finished here. Okay. And since I am not a techie person, there will be lots of shortcomings in this video, so please bear with that. May Allah make it easy for you, so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay. Ameen. So we will stop here. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We will stop with a beautiful dua. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.